Hello guys, Pare here. Welcome back to the channel. So on this video, I'm going to walk you through the entire process of setting up your Shopify store. We are going to cover everything step by step, and I'm going to break down everything to you. So by the end of this video, you will have a fully functional online store that you can start selling your products. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna jump into this video. But before we get started on the video, I want to show you guys something. Guys, look at this. A lot of people are watching this channel, but they have not yet subscribed. I don't know if you're new to the channel or you have been on this channel for a long time and you have not yet subscribed. So this is the best opportunity for you to subscribe to this channel. All right, thank you for doing that. This is going to be a long video and we don't have much time, so let's jump into this video. So first of all, Shopify is a complete commerce platform that lets anyone start, grow, manage, and scale a business. It enables businesses to build an online store, market to customers, and accept payment across multiple sales channels and locations, all in one place. So for those of you that have not yet signed up, you can start your free trial. So the free trial allows you to get your first 3 months for only $1 per month. So just go ahead and click start a free trial. All right, let's get started. Which of these best describe you? I'm just starting. Next, where would you like to sell? So I will just pick all of them. So you can always change this later. We'll make sure you are set up to sell in these places. So you can make the changes later on, but for now, I'm picking all of them. In-person social media, online marketplaces, online store. Next, what do you plan to sell first? So from here, you can pick the product that you know you're gonna sell on this site. So you have digital product services, print on demand, dropshipping product I buy or make myself. So I'm gonna go with this one. Next, where will your business be located? United Kingdom. So this is where you now create your account. Sign up with email, Apple, bim. So the moment you sign up, you are good to go. From here, we will jump to the next page. All right, guys. So after you have successfully signed in, the next step is for us to choose a theme. So you just come over here and click online store, and you can see themes. When it opens, just come down and click visit theme store. The theme store will give you a lot of options to choose from. So the first thing that you note when you are on the theme store is to understand that there are free versions of themes. If you select, you can see there are different themes options. These are completely free. You don't need to pay any money. You can pick any of these and use. And there are also paid versions. So these are the paid version of themes that probably you will not do a lot of editing again. So these are the paid version of themes. You can see it's up to $250, $350, $320, etc. Another thing that you notice is the industry. So there are different sections of industry here. You can see clothing, electronic, food and drinks, restaurants, services. So you know the type of website that you want to build. You just go ahead and select your industry. Then Shopify will give you different options of themes that you can choose from. So another thing that you can do is to look out for what each theme has to offer. So for instance, you can open this one and you can view demo store. So this will give you like an overall overview of what this theme actually looks like. You can see if you like the theme, you can just go ahead and try theme. If you don't like it, just go back and look out for something else. Alright, so for the sake of this video, I'm going to go with clothing industry because the website that I want to build is a clothing website, and I will go with the free version to see what I can get. So when I select both, I'm just gonna scroll down to see what they have. Oh, they don't even have much, but I will go with this spotlight. First of all, let me view the demo store to see what it actually looks like. And I think it looks cool. You can also see the phone version of the site. Just scroll down. Cool. So I will come over and try this theme. And you can see it's adding spotlight to your online store themes. Boom. Spotlight has just been added. We have Spotlight version 11.0.0. So the next thing that I will do is to come over here, customize, I'll right click and open link in a new tab. And you can see this is my store. So this is where all the editing process will go on for this site. So when you first open the theme editor, you are going to see a sidebar which is on the left side of the screen. So everything that we are going to edit is going to be done here on the sidebar, and then you can preview and see the changes on the right hand side. So another thing that you need to observe is that the website is set to defaults on the desktop screen. So if you want to change it to mobile, you can just come over here and click mobile to actually see what it looks like. And you can go back to desktop, and this other one is the full screen mode. So that is what the full screen looks like. But for this video, we are going to do much of our editing on the desktop view. We are not going to lay more emphasis on the mobile view because Shopify is always mobile friendly. So now the first thing that I want to impress in your mind is that irrespective of the theme that you choose, the sidebar always comes with the header section and the footer section. So in between these two sections is where you're going to have all the page content added to your site. So another thing that you need to observe is that this page has the header section here, and it has one other section before you can see the footer. So this is the footer, and this is called featured collection. So you have the header, you have the featured collection section, and you have the footer. All right, so after that, the next thing I would like to show you guys is how to add a section to the site. So there are two ways that you can add a section to this site. First one is if you hover your mouse over here, you can see add a section to header, or you can add a section to the template. If you come down here, you see the same thing, add a section to the footer, or you add a section to template. So if you click on this one, you can see featured products, collection list, rich text, image text. All these are sections that you can add to the site. Another way to add a section is to come over here. Let's say you want to add a section to the header. You can see you can add a section from this side. So from here, you can add a section to the header, or you can add a section to the template, or you can add a section to the footer. So anyhow you want to go about it, you can use any of the options to add a section to the site. All right, so moving on to the top left corner, you can see theme setting. Theme setting will give you so many options where you can change your logo, colors, topography, layout, animation. There are so many things that you can do on this section. But for now, we're going to see how we can change the fonts and the color settings. So if you click on typography, you can see the headings and the fonts. You can see different font size. So if you click on change, so under system fonts, you can see different font sizes that you can pick from. Beta will allow it to be in sans serif. You can also load more to see more font sizes. Another thing you can do is the font size scale. So you can drag this. You can see the difference there, guys. So you can drag to a better position that will suit your website. And the next thing you want to look at is the color setting. So Shopify has given us a different color scheme. So you can see these are different color scheme. You can go back and select any of these. So as we are editing the website, we are going to work on all these color schemes to see which one will be best for us. So the color schemes can be applied to sections throughout your online store. You can apply apply this color scheme to different sections of the website. Hello guys, so if you are enjoying this content on the channel, make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest videos. Your support means everything to me and I can't wait to share more awesome content with you guys. So click that subscribe button and join our community. Alright, let's go back to the main section and see what we can do on the header. So you click here and you come down and click on the header. Alright, so first of all, we need to change the background of this header. If you want to do that, you just have to come down. Under the color scheme, you can see scheme 1 change. So we have scheme 1, scheme 2, scheme 3, 4 and 5. If you click on scheme 5, it changes to red or 4, but I will go with scheme 2. So I don't want everything on the site to be just white, so I'm comfortable with this. That is how you can change the background of the header section. Alright, so the next thing, let's go and add a logo. So all you need to do is just to scroll up and you click on theme setting and you can see the logo, select image. So guys, at this point I don't have a logo myself. I have to go and design a logo on canvas. If you don't have a logo like me, let's just go to Canva and design one, then we'll continue. Alright, so congratulations if you have been to Canvas and have designed your logo. So let's go ahead and upload it now. So you have to come over here and click theme settings and you can see select image. I will just click this and boom. So we have a logo right here, and the next thing I want to show you guys, if you want this logo in the middle, just click on the logo and you come down to where you have mobile logo position. Put it on center here. You can see your logo is on the center, but I want it to be on the left. That is why I will go with the left hand side. Yes, so right now we've uploaded our logo. Alright, so moving on, the next thing I would like to do is to add a banner image to the store. As you can see, this site does not have a banner image. It just have a header, featured collection, which is like the body of the page, and a footer. So as you can see, there's no banner image that will kind of capture an audience attention anytime they get onto the site. So we are going to add a banner image to this site, and to do that, I'll just come over here and you can see add a section to header, add a section to the template. So I'm going to choose this one, add a section to template, and I will scroll down and you can see image banner. I will click that and boom, we now have our image banner added to the site. So this is where you add something very catchy, something that is very, very professional. It can be a high resolution photo of the product that you want to sell. It has to be something captivating so that anybody that gets onto your site will understand what the site is all about. Alright, so now that we have our image banner added to the site, the next thing I will do is to change the image, because I have to put in a professional image right here. So I don't have a professional image of the product that I want to sell on the site. That is why I'm going to use the explore free images. So I'm going to choose an image from this that fits my brand and upload on the site. So I'll just come over and click here, explore free images, and what I want to sell on this site is going to be an hoodie. So I will just type hoodie and it will give me so many options which I can pick one. So for now, let's see what I can get. Okay, I'm comfortable with this. I will just select this. Boom. You guys can see that. Alright, so after adding your first image, you can still add the second image if you want. So for now, I'm still gonna add the second image. I'll come over here, explore free images. I will still search for hoodie. Then blah 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 blah. Maybe I will go for this this time. Boom, so we have two images on the site already. Guys, this image I'm uploading is just for the tutorial purpose. I'm still gonna come back and update my image banner, you understand? So the next thing is that I don't like this stuff here. I don't like this box here. I really want to remove it so that the image can come out very, very clear. So to remove this banner, I will just come down. Another thing you can do here is to change the image overlay 80%. It just make it a little bit darker, but I'm comfortable with this. So to remove this, I will deselect this show container on desktop. So I will remove this and yeah, it makes a little bit sense. Another thing I would like to do is to add a little bit of animation to the image. So let's see what they have. It's unknown. Ambience movement, that is what I want. So you can see it just kind of move across a little bit, you know what I mean? I like that. All right guys, so I have to change the second image so that we can customize our banner neatly. So to customize the banner, you can just come to the first box and click this and it will pop up here. So I will pop in the name of our brand here. I will call this Parade Collection. And for the second box, you click as well. Then for the second box, I will choose to generate text. And it asks me, describe what this text is about. Then I can write headline about a hoodie store. Then on this option, you have supportive, persuasive, daring, playful, but I will leave it at expert, generate. Discover the perfect hoodie for every occasion with our extensive collection. Stay cozy and stylish all year round. I'll go with this. Boom, you can see it there. Alright, so for the button, you click as well. So for the first button, let's say shop. Paste the link or search. Let's leave the link on our product. All products. Then for the second label, shop as well. Then I will still leave it under products, all products. Alright, so for the second button, I will choose use outline button style. Voila. Looks good, right? Alright guys, so the next thing we are going to do right now is to add our product to the featured collection section. Alright, so to do that, we are just going to head over to our dashboard, and when you're on the dashboard, just click on products. So if you're into dropshipping and your store is synced with your supplier, all you need to do is to add your product directly from the store. And then you can now come over to Shopify to make all your edits. So click on add your product. Alright, so at this stage, we are going to fill out all this information about your product. So you know the product that you want to put on the site. So let's just go ahead and fill everything up. Alright, so for my title, I'm going to title the first product Ankara Design. So for the description, I'm going to use generate text. That is when AI comes in. African Ankara hoodie. Experts generate. I'll now keep this. Then for the media, I will now upload my images now. Uploaded there. You have to make sure you have a very clean and a clear image. Try and take it from different angles and make sure they are very, very sharp. Probably you will need to use a good light to take your images. If you know how to edit, make sure you do the editing properly on Photoshop or any other editing software that you know. Then you can drag around to make any of them your main image. Now moving on to the pricing, I will call this $38. Compare at price. This is where you have a higher price, but it will come with a strike, so it will look as if you are not selling it at this price again, but it is now available at $38. So for cost per item, I will not do anything there. I will just leave it like that. And for the inventory, That is the total number of the quantity that you have on stock. So I will say I have 20. Continue selling when out of stock. So you also have to understand that if this number goes down to 0, your product will appear as sold out on the site. But if you take this option, it will continue selling even when it is out of stock. Alright, so moving on. Shipping has already been selected for us. This is a shipping product. Yes, if you know the weight of each of the product, you can add it here. That means if you'll be charging for your shipping. Then the next option is the variant. So for the variant, our product is a hoodie. We will go with the size. I'll pick the size. So for the option value, we will go with a small, medium, and large. So you can see our variant have all popped up here. I will click on done. Then we can now scroll up and click on save. Alright, so after saving, just come down. So on the variant, we need to add the images for each of the variants. So for the small, I'll just click this. We will call this one the small one. For the medium, this is just for tutorial purpose, guys. Then this one will be for the large. So the next thing is that if your product has different prices for the different variant, you can go ahead and make the changes here. But for this product, I will just leave everything at $38. If you're not comfortable with the variant, you can come over here on edit and you can delete any of them, or probably you can change the name of the variant. Just do what is best for your site. Then moving on, this is a search engine listing. This is how this will appear on Google. You can make a little edit. I'm gonna call this African Ankara, maybe hoodie, African Ankara hoodie. Yeah, this Ankara design, blah blah blah. Okay, so that is it. I'm comfortable with this. I will just scroll back up, ensure that your product is active. After that, you move down to publishing, click this, manage sales channels. So the manage sales channel is on online store and point of sale. That is okay for us. We just cancel. So we are comfortable with that. You can see our product is active. Then just go ahead and hit on save. After you must have saved that, you can now go back. Boom. At this point, you can go ahead and add other product that you have. So I'm just going to add all the product that I have on the store. Alright guys, so I have added all my product to the site, and if you have done that as well, congratulations. So right now, let's go back to our site and see what it actually looks like. So when you come over here, you can see, boom. So this is a collection that we've added to the site. And you can see it's very nice, it's very lovely. So another thing that you can do is to add collections. So let's say you have a lot of products that you're selling on your site, you can come over and add collection. The process is not hard, it's almost the same thing like adding the product. So this works better if, for instance, you are selling something like a hoodie. It can be for children, it can be for babies, or for instance, you're into clothing business and you have shirts, you have trousers, you have boxers, you have socks, and so many other things. You can come over here and add your collection. It's very easy, and I believe you can do that. So after adding your collection, you can come over here and create a section for your collection. So you can see collection list. So you can pick the collection list section and add other products that you have uploaded on your collection. Alright guys, so moving on, let's add another section to the website. So if you come over here, you just hover your mouse down here and you can add a section to templates. So I'm just gonna scroll down and add a multi-column. So I want to add a multi-column to the site, and you can see multicolumn has just been added. So multicolumn is just a best way to show the beauty of your brand and to add more authenticity to your site. So if I click on the first column, you can see select image or explore free images. I'm going to choose explore free images. So we are looking for images that is related to our brand, and I will just go with men fashion, and we will look out for something that is related to our product, that is our hoodie. And I'll first of all pick this one for the first column. Alright, so after selecting this picture, I can scroll down to look at it. Then I can now select, boom, we have our first image there. Then we'll go ahead and change this text. So the next thing I'll do is to change the name of the first column. So let's call this premium hoodies. Then we will change the text as well. So this is where you can make use of your AI as well. So I will just type premium hoodies. Expert generate. Experience the ultimate in comfort and style with our premium hoodies. Make with high quality materials. So you can see that here. I'll go ahead and pick the second option. So let me call this column comfortable and well fitting. Change the text as well. Copy. Generate. And moving on to the last column, let's just go with this for the last column. Select. Let's call this quality t-shirts. Generate. Go with the second option this time. Alright, so you can just scroll down and look at the three columns. So if you come down here, you can change this title to something else if you want, but I will just remove everything. I don't want anything there. Full width of column. Let me not touch that. I'm good with portrait. Number of columns on desktop. You can increase the number of columns, but I'm fine with 3. Column alignment, left or center. Left for me. So for the bottom label, this is the label here. I will change it to learn more. Learn more. So for the bottom link, it will be better to link this to about us page. So we've not yet created the about us page. So after creating our about us page, I will come back and link this section to the page. Then for the color scheme, I will go with scheme 3. Boom. Oh, I love that. Look at that. This is beautiful, man. Then the next thing is the padding. So for the padding, this is just the space that you have at the beginning and the ending of the section. So this space that you can see here is just the padding. So let's look at it. Stop padding. Let me start from here. 36. I will scroll down. So for the top padding, if you scroll down here, look at this. You can see there is no black spot over there again. And I will just leave it at 32 or 36. Yeah, that 36 was okay. So for the bottom padding, let's see. You can see how it is, but yeah, I'm fine with 36 as well. Just leave it like that and I will hit save. Alright, so let's look at what our mobile version looks like. You just come over here and click, boom. Look at that. Is that not beautiful, guys? Oh, I love that, guys. Look at that. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm going to add one more section to the site. So I'll just come over here, add section to template. I will go with image with text. So at this point, I want to change this image. I will click on the image. I will come over here, select image. I'll select my image done. I'll change the text by clicking on the text button there. I'll change the text by clicking on this. And I will call this African Prince Hoodie. I will change the text as well. African, generate, elevating with African print hoodies. Then for the bottom label, I'll call this shop now. I will link this to Ankara design. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And I'll hit save. Alright guys, so moving on, let's see what we can do on the footer section. So just scroll down and click on the footer. First of all, I would like to change the color scheme. You can see it's on scheme 1. And I'll click this and yeah, I'll change it to scheme 2. Then if you look on the footer, you see that there's no email sign up, just for us to collect leads from customers. So I will just come over here and click on show email sign up. You can see our email sign up just pop up now. So then I will move to the padding, because if you look at it very well, the spaces here is just way too much. I don't like it. Let's go to padding. So on the top padding, I will see, yeah, 20 is okay. And on the bottom padding, let's take it down to, yeah, I'll say 32. Right. Then I'll click on save. So now let's go back to our home page. So if you scroll down to footer section, you can see add block. If you click on add block, you can see the menu option. Now we would like to add the menu, but first of all, we need to create pages like the About Us page, the shipping and return policy page, contact page. Once this has been created, we can then link them to our homepage buttons and also in the navigation menus. So let's go ahead and create these pages. Alright, so to do this, let's go back to our dashboard and we will click on online store, then pages, then add page. So we'll call this About Us. Then we'll scroll down and hit save. Then to customize this page, let's just click customize template. So guys, to customize the About Us page, we are going to go through the same process we did on the home page, if you can remember. And the best option for us is to use the image with text section like we did before. So you can just come over here, add a section, image with text. So when you have this, you can select this. We want to duplicate to have another section below. So just come over here and duplicate. Yeah, so we have two sections right here. So we want to switch the text and image on one section and leave the other one the way it is. So you can click on this one. You scroll down to desktop image placement, image second. You can see the way it's switched. This one remains on default. So you just go ahead at this point and customize everything like we did before. Yeah. Okay, so just a quick one, and this is what the page looks like. So let's go back to the page again. So let's go back to our pages. So now what we want to do is to create the shipping and the return policy page, and it's just almost the same thing like we did with the About Us page. So just come over here, add page, shipping and return policy. Then save. Okay guys, so after creating your shipping and return policy, we now move to navigation to kind of link those pages. So when you're on navigation, you go to main menu. So when you're on main menu items, you can see home, catalog, contact. I think I don't want this catalog, so I would need to remove it. Likewise, if there's any item that you want to remove, you can just go ahead and click remove. After that, we want to add the menu item. Click on add menu item. Then I'm going to add About Us. So when you search, you can come over to pages. you can see the About Us page that we just created. Then I'll click on Add. So you can see About Us page added into the list. So I'll go ahead and add another item. So I want to add all products. Search products, all products. So I don't want to add more items on this list. So if you created a lot of items or you added so many things to your collection, you can go ahead and add them here depending on what you want. So when you are done with that, just feel free to go ahead and hit save. Now let's go back to the footer menu. We need to add something to the footer. Just like we did to main menu, we need to do similar thing to the footer. So for the footer menu, I will first of all add our shipping and return policy. I will add About Us page. And I will also add the products, all product page. Alright, so when you are done, click on save. Okay guys, so after saving, let's go back to our admin portal. So first of all, let's start with the footer. If you go down to the footer section, you can see that the menu is not added. So just click on this arrow. You scroll down, add block. When you hit on add block, you have different options: menu, brand information, text, image, and we will add the menu. Yes, so this will pop up as a quick link. You can see the search, shipping and return policy, About Us, and the all product that we added. On this section, you have the brand information. So for the brand information, you can delete it out if you don't want it. You can just come over here and click remove, or you can edit the brand information from this section. You click on that, you just scroll down to where you have brand information. So you can add the headline text and the description if you want to add a text to the brand information, or you can just go down and add an image. So what I want to add is an image right there. So I will select image, brand information. What can I add? I will go with my logo. Done. You can add any image if you have any other thing to add, but I just prefer to work with my logo. If you scroll down, image width, you can work on the image width. Just feel free to choose any pixel that you want. Alright, so that is it for my brand information. I will just come over and click save. So now moving on to the header section. So if you picked a different theme, you'll be lucky that all your menu item will be added on this place. It normally updates automatically. So if you cannot see it, another way you can do this is to come over here and you add block. So luckily for you, your team might have this option. You can just add the block, or like I said, it comes up automatically. But unfortunately, this theme doesn't come with a block. You can see no blocks available for this section. Then when you are done, just go up and click on save. Okay guys, when you are done with that, we can now move to the dashboard to get into the intricate part of this shop, that is the management settings. So when you come over here, management setting is where we can edit payment information, checkout, shipping, and etc. So when you are here, just come down and click on settings. The first thing that you see is the store details. So go ahead and fill out this information. So I did not add the store name. I will just add that right now. I'm going to call my store Array Collection. Then I will hit save. Then the billing information is another one that you can work on. So go ahead and add your billing information if you did not do so. So the next one is the store currency. Go ahead and select the right currency in relation to your locations. So I'm in England and I have British pound already selected. Then your time zone should be default. If it is not, pick the time zone according to your location. After that, let's move down to payment. So when you come over here, the first option that you see is Shopify payment. This is very easy to set up and is controlled by Shopify. The setup process works in a way that you can allow your customers to save their shipping and payment information after their checkout. So the first thing that you need to note is that your business has to be registered and you must have a registration number in one of the countries supported by Shopify. So if you have your business all set up, just go ahead and click complete account setup and you will just fill the forms easy and fast. So coming down, the next option that you see is the PayPal and the Amazon Pay, which is added by default. If you don't want any of this payment option, so you can just come over here and turn it off. I'm not really good with Amazon Pay. I've not used them before, but I think PayPal is okay to add to your site because a lot of people use PayPal. It's okay to have more than one payment option on your site. It's never a problem. So if you want to have more than one, you are free to do so. If you're not okay with the default option that is set up by Shopify, you can just come over here and click add a payment method. Then you search for provider. So you can see there are a lot of them here: Alipay, Bankful, BitPay. There are a lot of them, Coinbase. So feel free to pick any of them that you want. Klarna is there. There are still pretty good ones here. You can feel free to pick any of these ones. So it's recommended that you choose any of them that has Visa and MasterCard payment, as a lot of people use those two. Alright guys, so let's head to checkout. Just come over here and click checkout. So you can do a lot of things on this checkout. You can upload a logo, customize, change colors, font, and more, but I don't want to do that right now. Then you have the customer contact method, phone number or email. Let's just go with email, just for privacy option, because customers will be more free to give you their email rather than their phone number. Customer information, full name. So for full name, let's go with first and last name. This is good because we might be able to be sending them mail. If for instance we want to get into email marketing, or you want to be sending emails based on personalized basis, you can use their first name to do that. Moving on, we have the company name. We have here don't include company name, which is recommended. So if you are into a business to business transaction, it's better that you take this option so that your client will be able to provide their business name. But you don't need to do that if you are just dealing with individual buyers. So company name don't include. Address line, the same thing, we will go with optional. But you might require this if you'll be doing a lot of shipping to your customers so that you'll be able to get all this information. Address line 2, optional, recommended, better. Shipping address, phone number, we will take this as required, as some email services will require a phone number before they can deliver. Marketing options, email is fine. Address collection preference, this has been picked. Alright, so that is it for this section. When you are done, just come over and click on save. Alright guys, so moving on, let's go to market. You have market here. So the first thing that you see by default will be the country that you are based. So I'm in the United Kingdom. You can see United Kingdom is active. So Shopify has also added the European Union and the international market to the list. So we have here 196 countries or regions are not in any of your market. So let's go to European Union first. So under European market, you can come over here to edit. You can see the list of countries: Australia, France, Germany, Greece, blah blah blah. Just come down here and click on edit. Then you will see the list of countries under European market. Feel free to untick any of them if you know that you will not be able to deliver your product to any of these countries. Then feel free as well to add any of the countries that are not on this list and you believe you can deliver your product to these countries. When you finish, just hit and save. Then for the European Union, I'm going to activate this, make it active. Then I'll go back to international, just the same thing. You can see the list of countries that are under international market. Customers won't see this international. You click on edit. The same thing, feel free to remove or add any country that you feel like it should not be on the list. After that, you click save. Then the same thing, just come over here and make it active. Then you can hit on save. Alright, so the next one is shipping and delivery. So shipping and delivery depends on the product that you're selling. As you already know, some product has more weight than others. So everything depends on what you are selling. So if you want to categorize that on yourself, you can just come over here and create new profile. Then you can add your shipping rate differently from the one that is recommended by Shopify. If you don't want to do that, you can just come over here. So this is the general shipping rate by Shopify. Just come and click over here. So the moment you click that, you see your product. Then if you scroll down, so as you can see here, to charge different rates for only certain product, create a new profile in shipping setting. That is what I just showed you guys. So this is where you can create a new profile. So coming down here, you can see the shipping zone for European Union. It takes 2 to 11 business days for you to deliver, and the price is $14.99 Great British Pound. So if you're not okay with that, you can just come over here, edit rate, and you pop in the rate that you want to charge. So the same thing for international, 3 to 17 business days and 23.99 Great British Pounds. You can edit the rate and make your own rate, you know what I mean? Or you can just add your own rate and put the price that you want to charge. So after that, let's go to brand. The first thing you see on the brand is to add your logo. I already have a logo. I will just go ahead and upload my logo. Yes, I will leave that for now. Then you can see the colors. Feel free to add any color that you want to add. And you have a secondary color as well. Cover image. Yo, cover image might looks nice. Let me see. Let's go with this. Slogan, if you have a slogan, you can add something here. Short description. Then the next one is your social media. Feel free to pop in your social media if you have any of them. So this will be added to your automated emails. So make sure you pop in the ones that you have. Then you hit save. So let's go to policy. For the written policy and refund policy, if you have a written policy, you can just add it up here. If you don't have, you can just create your template. Shopify will just add this automatically for you. You can see insert return address, so you can pop in your address there. Just go through this, ensure everything is to your taste. Privacy policy, the same thing. Then terms of service, pop in your policy. Make sure you read everything and ensure the policy is in line with your company's goals and objectives. Don't just pop in this template without going through it. Contact information is required on your website if you are selling into the European Union. Feel free to add your policy right here. So if you click on this, everything will automate. Okay, so when you're done with the policy, come over to domain. So when you're on the domain, if you've already bought your domain, you can just go ahead and connect your existing domain. If you have not, just go ahead and buy a new domain. First of all, you need to search a domain. It can be like Paré Collection.com. You can see this domain is free. I can just go ahead and buy this domain, $15 per year. So for now, what I will do is to change to a new Shopify.com domain, which I will come over here and say Paré Collections.shopify.com. So when you're done with that, you can see parecollection.shopify.com. The moment I buy my domain, it will change to parecollections.com. Just go ahead, go through your site, ensure everything is okay. The moment you're satisfied with everything, just go back to your dashboard and publish your site. So another thing that you do before you go live is to come to online store. Remove your password if you have not yet removed that, because I did remove mine. Then come down to preferences. On your homepage title, type your homepage name, Paré Collection. Then description, I will just say just hoodies. Then I'll save. Alright guys, so this was just a simplified tutorial just to show you guys and walk you through on setting up your first Shopify store. I hope you learn a lot and I hope you follow the process step by step. If you're having any issue, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram and I will be happy to respond. Do what to like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel, and I will come back with more content like this. Peace out.